Evolution has always been nature's most terrifying weapon. Over billions of years, it has shaped the world around us, fostering life, crafting ecosystems, and selecting the strongest to survive. But what happens when evolution isn't guided by nature's hand, but by ours? What happens when humanity decides to play creator? Wraith knows the answers better than anyone. A journalist turned investigator, Wraith's name is whispered in hushed tones among the powerful and corrupt. He's not afraid to peel back the layers of a story, no matter how dark or dangerous. And this time, he's found something that threatens not just lives, but the very blueprint of life itself. They weren't satisfied with feeding the world or curing diseases. No, they had to go further. They had to see how far they can push evolution, until it pushed back. The story begins in a sterile biotech lab buried in a forgotten area of West San Angeles. Inside, scientists sought to rewrite the rules of adaptation by creating fungal spores designed to cure any disease and transform barren lands into thriving ecosystems. But nature doesn't like to be controlled. What they created didn't just adapt, it outgrew them. These spores became smarter, faster, and deadlier than anyone could have imagined. They learned, they evolved, they spread. And now, they're here. Imagine cells in your body rewriting themselves, food mutating into something unrecognizable, the very air becoming an agent of change. What starts as a harmless breath could end with humanity's collapse, if survival depends on adaptation. Are we ready to keep up with what's coming? Wraith isn't just uncovering a story. He's racing against an unstoppable force. With every step deeper into the mystery, one question grows louder. Can we survive what we've set into motion? Or has evolution already chosen its next dominant species? This is more than a story. It's a warning. Stay with us as we follow Wraith into the unknown. Because when evolution runs unchecked, the future might not belong to us anymore.
Testing. You getting this? Good. Let me just say this right off the bat. You're lucky. If you're hearing this, it means you're still human. And that's more than most people can say these days. Welcome back, and thank you for tuning in again. This is Wraith at frequency 185.5, reporting live from ground zero of what used to be San Angeles. Emphasis on the used to be. I'm standing right in the middle of it right now. San Angeles is now a graveyard of steel, concrete, and spores. Towers of fungi rise from the ground like grotesque skyscrapers glowing faintly in the early morning light. Welcome to Fungi Central, where humanity thought it was playing God, and Mother Nature said, "Hold my beer." I'm coming to you from deep inside the belly of this spore-infested hellhole, where mushrooms rule the skyline and people, well, people are just ingredients now. I'm moving south of what used to be Main Street. This was once the heart of the city, where people bustled, laughed, lived. Now, it's a silent fungal jungle. Moss blankets the asphalt, thick and velvety, with snake-like tentacles of spores just reaching out like massive spider webs. They stretch across shattered storefronts, weaving through broken cars like they're alive. It's midwinter. Sunrise. You'd think the cold would stop the spread, but no. It looks like it's snowing, but that's fungus falling from the taller buildings. Don't be fooled. They're not harmless. One breath, one touch, and you're no longer you. Jeez, hold on. Shh. There's a bus here. Or what's left of it. The windows are shattered. I'll try and look inside. The inside is crawling with those glowing tendrils. There are shapes in there. People, I think, or what's left of them. Wait, hold on. I see them. A group of them. 5. No, 6. They're walking down the street, moving together in perfect sync. Those aren't people anymore. They are the infected. The non-human, I don't know what to call them. Their skin is pale, almost translucent, glowing faintly in the shadows. Spores drift off them with every step. They're not talking, but I can hear them in my head. They're patrolling, looking for survivors. Maybe looking for me. Oh God, they're right here. That was too close. Too damn close. Alright. If you're out there, if you're listening, never let your guard down. They're everywhere. And they're always looking. Okay, I'm gonna hide out here for a bit. If you're new here, congratulations. You've somehow survived, just like I did. For now. For those keeping score, no, we didn't get wiped out by nukes, aliens, or robots. Nope. It was mushrooms. Freaking mushrooms. And not the fun pizza topping kind either. If you're listening to this, you're resistant. But stay close to your filtration mask. Or better yet, keep your filtration mask on at all time. Alright, hold on. Alright, okay. It looks clear now. Anyways, if you've heard the rumors, just one breath, one touch, and you're no longer you. I was born and raised here. I remember what the city used to look like. I used to have a life here. Gleaming skyscrapers, neon signs, and endless traffic. Now, it looks like something out of a nightmare. Okay, I'll tell you what I see. I'm on the corner of Main Street and Wilshire Avenue. Again, location, Main Street and Wilshire Avenue. Okay, these streets are starting to look all the same. Okay, picture this. Streets once bustling with life, now blanketed in green decay, and snake-like tentacles of spores weave across the pavement, reaching for each other like massive spider webs. I was born and raised here. I remember what the city used to look like. I used to have a life here. Gleaming skyscrapers, neon signs, and endless traffic. Now, it looks like something out of a nightmare. Cars. Lots of cars sit frozen, rusting monuments to a past era. Their frames overgrown with pulsating fungal tendrils. Buildings sag under the weight of mushroom towers. Their windows glowing faintly with bioluminescent amber hues. As some of you also know, it wasn't always like this. Once, we thought we were saving ourselves. Funny how that works, isn't it? Humanity's desperation turned innovation into apocalypse. Wait. That gas station looks good enough to hide in for a bit. Hold on. And let me check. Safety first. Anyone? I see nothing. All clear. I might go hide out in that gas station. It looks safe enough. Okay, I'm gonna make a run for it. Hold on. Okay. I made it. Okay. I'm inside the gas station here. I'm so out of shape. My gym membership ran out 17 years ago. All right, where was I? All right, okay. For some of you new listeners, first some context. Or if you've been living under a rock and you don't know what's going on, this is how it started. Let me catch my breath. Back in 2057, we discovered Penicillium ultima, a super fungus with unparalleled healing properties. Humanity found its miracle cure. Yeah, miracle. That's what they called it. The ultimate antibiotic. This little fungus was humanity's answer to pan-resistant bacteria. This little fungus could cure anything. Staph infections, superbugs, you name it. It wasn't just penicillin on steroids. It was the cure for everything. Cancer, infections, autoimmune diseases, you name it, Ultima fixed it. Doctors called it the dawn of immortality. For about 5 minutes, humanity was untouchable. Big Pharma popped champagne, and humanity sighed in relief. Ultima wasn't just penicillin 2.0. It was a powerhouse. It didn't just kill bacteria, it reprogrammed them, turning pathogens into symbiotic allies. No more sickness. No more death by infection. Doctors prescribed Ultima extract like candy. Wound infected, gone in hours. Organ transplant rejected. Nope, not anymore. Humanity thought it outsmarted nature. What fools we were. Well, here's the catch. The one thing we missed. The thing about fungi is that they are smart. They've been around longer than we have. Older than dirt. And smarter in their own way. Ultima wasn't content to just cure us. It wanted to become us. It found ways to merge. And here's where it gets worse. Ultima didn't just start with people. First, with bacteria. Then it spread to plants, animals, then us. Everything. You see, the fungus doesn't just infect. It rewrites DNA. You breathe it in, touch it, whatever. It starts changing you. It gives you faster reflexes, sharper senses, at first. Then the headache starts. The voices, the overwhelming urge to connect. You see, that's the signs to look out for. That's how it progressed. It started slow. People felt healthier, sharper, stronger, like their bodies were upgrading themselves. Their senses improved. The Ultima spores in their bodies were working overtime, tweaking their DNA. Genetic upgrades, they called it. And the scientists just shrugged. It's just symbiosis, they said. Perfectly natural, they said. They didn't notice what came next. Or they didn't want to. Then came the side effects. Just like fungus, people began to link, connect mentally together. At first it was subtle. A shared thought here, a flash of memory there. Then, entire neighborhoods started to think as one, speak as one, move as one. Humanity wasn't evolving. We were converging, becoming one entity. Neighbors started finishing each other's sentences. Families began moving, speaking, thinking like they were connected. And then the physical changes kicked in. Flesh softening, veins turning a dark color, spores erupting from fingertips. The fungus wasn't upgrading us. It was rewriting us. By the time the government figured it out, it was too late. Ultima wasn't just in people. It was in the air, the soil, the water, every breath, every touch. It spread. Whole cities turned into hives of connected minds. The people, gone. Just empty vessels, puppets for the fungus. They called it the merge. Sounds like a monster movie, doesn't it? But listen close. This isn't your average doom and gloom broadcast. I've got fresh intel. Let me tell you about how last month I finally did it. I broke into one of their labs. And trust me, it's worse than you think. Here's the kicker though. I didn't just stumble in there like some dumb scavenger looking for a can of beans. Nope. I broke into one of their old science labs. The one near San Angeles Medical Center. You know, the ones where they cooked up this whole mess. I thought I'd find answers, closure, maybe even a cure. But what I found, oh boy. Let's just say I'd rather unsee most of it. Okay, picture this. What was once sterile white walls, now cracked and covered in tendrils of glowing moss. They look like green colored octopus tentacles spreading across the walls. I'm standing in an abandoned Ultima research facility. This place looked like a scene straight out of a horror movie. It's moss just crawling up the walls. Spores glowing faintly in the dark. And bodies. Or what was left of them, hanging from refrigerated like coffins. The scientists, they didn't just study the fungus, they fed it. Ultima wasn't just symbiotic, it was hungry. Those success stories you heard about, The people who got cured and felt superhuman after? Yeah, it turns out the fungus wasn't curing them. It was replacing them. The desk in the labs were piled with notes. DNA diagrams and equations scribbled in frantic handwriting. The kind of stuff that makes your heart hurt just looking at it. And in the center, large glass industrial tanks they used to grow cultures. Only this wasn't your usual petri dish. Inside, something was moving. Something alive. Big enough to fit a human. They were filled with this amber goo that looked like melted honey. Only it's moving. It looked human. Arms, legs, a face, but its skin was translucent. Like jelly. Some of them were still twitching, pulsing with veins of bioluminescent orange. Yeah, let that image sink in. I leaned in closer to one of the glass tanks because I'm an idiot with a death wish. And guess what? One of them opened their eyes. But here's the twist. It wasn't their eyes anymore. It was fungus. Clusters of spores staring back at me. Calculating. And I swear it whispered something. Not words exactly, but I felt it. Like a thought shoved into my brain. Join us. I ran, of course. I ran out of there like my pants were on fire. But the thing I saw in the lab, the thing that keeps replaying in my head, the part that really keeps me up at night, that lab, it wasn't abandoned. As I was leaving, I saw something, or someone standing in the shadows of the hallway, a woman, or at least she used to be. She was wearing a sheer medical gown. Her skin glowed faintly, and spores drifted off her like dust in the sunlight. She smiled at me, and I swear to God, it felt like she was smiling through me. She didn't chase me. She didn't need to. She just whispered, "Soon." Soon. And the others, they started moving. The people, bodies on the gurneys, looked as if they were trying to get up. Their mouths motionless, but their voices filling my head. Join us. Join us. Join us. I ran out of there so fast. I broke through a window and climbed out, and I didn't look back. So here I am now, hiding in an abandoned gas station, broadcasting to whoever's left. If you're listening to this, don't wait for salvation. Don't wait for hope. fight, run, hide, do whatever it takes to stay human. The merge isn't coming. It's already here. Every breath you take, every step you make, the spores are waiting. You know, back then, the early days, by the time the government figured it out, it was too late. We couldn't do anything about it. It was in the air. The soil, the water, every breath, every touch, it spread. Whole cities turned into hives of connected minds. The people gone, just empty vessels. That's why they called it the merge. And now the year is 2077. The merge is nearly complete. Cities like this one, gone. Replaced by fungal metropolises. Surrounded by skyscraper-sized mushrooms glowing. Mushrooms that pulse like they're alive. That used to be homes, offices, lives, and humanity. What's left of us hiding underground, hiding in gas stations, scratching at the dirt, praying that the spores don't find us. The people that have been merged with the fungus, they're still here. Part of the hive, part of it. So you understand, you see? Ultima didn't just want to heal. It wants unity. Total hive mind unity. No individuality, no freedom. Just one organism. Billions of bodies, one mind. That's why the scientists called it the merge. I call it the end of everything we were. But you know what the sickest part is? Sometimes I wonder, would it be so bad? No more loneliness, no more fear, just unity. Perfect, endless unity. And I'm here, still alive, still relatively healthy, standing in the heart of a city that's no longer ours, broadcasting to whoever's left in a gas station with no soda pop in the vending machine. I could use a soda pop and a burger right about now. Even a cheap gas station burger, you know, the one that's been sitting under the heat lamp all day. That would be a gourmet meal right about now. Anyway, if you're listening to this, don't wait for salvation. Don't wait for hope. Run, hide, do whatever it takes to stay human. Listen, this gas station is safe for now, but I can't stay here. So if you're out there, if you're listening, don't come to San Angeles. It's not a city anymore. It's a trap. The merge isn't just happening. It's already happened here. Stay safe. Stay hidden. Stay close to your filtration mask, or just keep it on. And stay close to your radio. I'll update you what's happening in this area on my next broadcast. Stay safe. Until next time. For now, this is Wraith at frequency 185.5, reporting live from ground zero of what used to be San Angeles. Signing off.
This has been an immersive audio journey brought to you by Frequency Dystopia. If you enjoyed this experience, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for future episodes. Your support makes all the difference. Consider joining my Patreon to help keep this channel thriving. Here's a question to think about. Can you imagine a medical breakthrough that might seem like a blessing at first but turns out to have a dark side? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you next time.